but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out.
Good afternoon and welcome. We're back here again. All thanks and appreciation to God Almighty who spared our lives to see another dying of a new day, the 20th day of March 2024. It's yet another day, another time, another opportunity. So many things happening in the country and the drama, all of the talk back. We're getting all through the media, in the corner, the attire shops, intellectual centers. We're going to be talking key national issues, the trending ones. The people say, so I'm going to continue hate the country, of course. Folks said it was back before the Central Bank of Liberia. What was in the container? Others are saying the container contained monies. Others are saying no, but whatever it is, we will have the time to talk about it and you make your informed contribution. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I'm here, you are there. Together we say a teamwork supportive on this radio. For the first time since he took over Makeup, of course, the information minister came up with his very first briefing as it relates to issues surrounding the government and its workings. So Mr. Pia outlined several things. We will be playing the audio for you as well. The issue of this whole war crimes court, Senator Darius Dillon reaffirmed his support for the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court in this country. Why you have Senator Johnson, the old man, continuing to frown at folks who, whenever he says in his word, whenever they see me, that the time they can be talking about Raw Crown Court, and he used some on a Sunday school word. I say, oh, the prelate is actually using the F word and all the stuff like that. But however it is, we are here. We're going to be talking more. We afford you the opportunity to say kudos to the LTA boss, Mr. A.B. Kroma. He's working tirelessly. At least communities that were majorly affected by our brothers who actually go to take in these substances. There's a little relief in these communities. We'll be throwing light on them as well, and talking about the World Crimes Court. And Dr. George Bully, he said, "I am not a killer." He was responding to the Independent Human Rights Commissioner Dempster Brown, accusing him of killing his mother. So Mr. Bully said, "Come on, I'm not a killer." So we'll be talking more. You be there. Let's get our commercial commitment. When we come back, we dive into these national issues. So many things to talk about. We say kudos to the Liberia National Police and his boss, Mr. Gregory Coleman, trying to digitize the system. We appreciate you and your team. And we will continue to say the visibility of the police and the increment in the salary matters. This should be one of the major issues that you should tackle over the period of time. We understand that police officers, especially the ones assigned in the field, procure their own uniforms. Yes, when uniforms are given them, some of them, since they came from the academy, the sets of uniform they have received have not even crossed 4, before I say 3. Yeah, so it's good that they are the first contact to the security sector in this country. If they are not properly attired, if they do not actually look presentable, it sends a negative picture on the country and the leadership. We know you, Mr. Gregory Coleman, to be one of Liberia's best dressed senior officers. So that should cut across to your officers, your junior officers, your field officers. The bossman cannot be dressed well and then he honor me just like a man married a woman. He always speak and spine. Then his wife look like one girl behind the kitchen. You know, it sends out a negative sign against you. So we want to call on you to look in that direction as you continue to put in system at the police, digitizing the system. You should also look in the direction of improving their salaries and that of the outlook. Yeah, we see at the Boulevard Junction. You know, I'm impressed. For every time I pass along the Tottenham Boulevard, both in the morning and evening or afternoon hours, see our police officers assigned, on that route, making sure to get the traffic regulated. You see senior officers as well. Back then, only the other guys you used to see, man, the honor man. But now you find zones, commanders, depot commanders, they find themselves in the field. Yes, not because they say be man, so you must just be there and people be doing it. Go and see what your honor men experience in the field, because there are a lot more to go through. If you the senior, having experienced what they do experience every time, you won't know how to tackle those ills that is actually creeping on the police. People say the police is corrupt, the police they belittle themselves by taking handouts and gifts and all those stuff like that. How can a man who's responsible enough, has a family, take home salary is $100, $90, $125? Some of you, the senior officers, is making $150, But guess what? That $150 or that $100 or $90 when you take taxes and all the things for it cannot even pay the rental fees of that person, neither to cater to the home or bring to their attention medication. Our officers, they need insurance. When their family members or their kids get ill, where do they go? You need to cater to all those things. It makes the person to feel a part of the system and put in more. Yes, they sign up to protect lives and property. But the man cannot be protecting lives and property while his own life is in danger. His home is not at peace. How can he serve the country adequately? No. So, Mr. Gregory Coleman, we are calling on you to actually see reason to put forth this to our lawmakers, and also to see reason linked with the relevant authority, the finance ministry, so that there must be some increment in the budget of the police, so that our mothers, our fathers, brothers and sisters who are part and parcel of the system can now smile and give the very best to the motherland. Yeah. And back to you, Mr. A.B. Krumah. We appreciate you for your tireless efforts, and in so doing, we call on you to do a real or rigorous, what we call overhaul of the system. We also talk about visibility. Some of your officers, when you see them, you feel that the person is part of the gang, the Zogos, because they do not look presentable. Some of them, you see them, they look, come on. You must take cue of that. The DA is one of those institutions that comes with greater respect. So a DA officer cannot go on the field looking so sloppy. He's going to arrest somebody. The person he's going to arrest even look better and presentable than him. The first and foremost thing, he needs to be well attired and decent, so that people will actually give that courtesy. Some of us, when we were growing up, we open our eyes on the security sector. Like you will say, the police is the first contact. We open our eyes in our police officers well attired, posted at the various intersections. And when you see them, you say, oh yes. You develop that love for the force. You create that mind. So I want to be an officer. Yes, I want to join the force. But guess what? Unlike now, the only people that can even give you that little attraction, that senior officers. Yes, the most senior officers, the director, the commanders, those are the ones that can really get your mind attracted to the force. Because when they do procurement of uniforms, they take those uniforms for themselves and leaving the men and women who are under the rain and the sun on a daily basis while they sit in the offices. Yeah. So we want to say to the both of you, you need to do more in terms of the visibility of our officers and the increment in their salaries. You cannot have a DEA officer going to carry on an arrest. He making $90, he making $100. When you going to a man who's a drug peddler or a drug tycoon, the man look at him again, triple his salary. You think that man will let you arrest that man with the drugs? You let a man go. You even serve as an informer because his take-home salary cannot take him home. So that's where loyalty comes in. But you cannot be loyal to the detriment of your life. Where you have officials just to procure a car for a single individual, you have $25,000, $30,000, $85,000 car. Then you have these officers taking home chicken change, where some of the ministers, senators, the daily allowance cannot even it cannot even shake. It's just I'm picking a small thing, man. That's somebody pay a man whole month salary. So we need to change the narrative. We need to visit these things. The officers need to be treated in a responsible manner. When a man is satisfied, what happens? He puts in his all. You cannot have a woman in a home where she's not being treated well, then you expect you as the male to say, oh, yeah, you come home, you see your food already prepared, water on the fire, and your food is on the dining table. Come on. You did not put a woman in the kitchen. You expect for her to put you on the table? No. So that's where you see the lapses within the folds. The people are not paid adequately. They do not represent the unit they form part of. Because somebody wearing some kind of uniform, they trouser different, they shirt different. One people, different colors. Yeah. You see some of our men say, especially the DEA, you see some of the uniforms say you definitely someone that one mechanic from the shop, the guys need to be well attired so that it adds value to them. I mean, CMA AB, you're one of those guys that do dress. When you pass somewhere, people know, say, yeah, AB is around. So let that flow over to your officers too. Every morning before they go out in the field, and they call for muster, right? They call it muster, yeah? If you are not properly dressed, they send you home. Yeah, if you are not properly dressed, they send you home. Carry on inspection. Look at the color. And this should go across to all security apparatus. Make sure that's one of the security apparatus in this country that I respect so highly, though they are international, but I respect them so highly. You cannot be in the intercom implore and go to West Slappy. No way. Before you even go to your assigned area, your commander will carry on inspection. When your color is dim, come on, you're going home for that day. When your uniform is not, your boot is not properly, something, you're going home. When we put in this kind of system, definitely, even the people who, some people, they're born to be dirty. Yeah, let's say it's greatly. But the system calls for uniqueness. You must be unique. So when you go to arrest somebody, your appearance alone will serve as what we call that preference will be given you, and it will intimidate the person. Say, the man well dressed today. If you don't get a man father, I say, you say, the man, I can't get a man nickel, man. The man, the clothes, the uniform set the man wearing is even more than that nickel. Appearance is highly deceptive. You hear people say. So now that tells you the way you appear, that's how people are going to address you. Or they say the way you dress is how people are going to address you. If you dress recklessly, is how people are going to address you. But if you are dressed properly, come on. I got one of my guys, but several of them, but he stand up tall amongst them. Though they are not given uniform as the shoe, but every time you see my boy, he go to purchase his own uniform. He always looking neat. You see that? So like that, you cannot look at a man and say, giving him $20, $50 as a gift. No, that's an insult, because the boot the man wears, when you see how shiny it is, the uniform and things, you say, no, man, they may want more than that. So let us add value to our officers. They deserve it, because the lives are on the line. And they are a direct representation of you, the bosses, and the country at large. So let us add value to them. Make sure to procure new uniforms for our officers. I take pride of seeing our officers, the new recruits, the ones that are, they're looking neat. But after a few months, we see that uniform, you kind of wonder. And there's something again, we need the proper identification of our officers. Meaning, where are the badges? We open our eyes seeing our officers wearing badges. You know, it is true that badge you can identify that man and file in a complaint because that badge number is assigned to him. It is only him. So when he does wrong, you copy that badge number and go and file your complaint. Nobody else have that badge number, only that person. But nowadays, people buying uniforms all over the place. You know, somebody can wear a uniform and impersonate as a police officer. So someone who is impersonating, he doesn't have a police badge. But now the real police officers, they themselves don't have badges. So how do you determine the real police officers from the fake one? Ain't seen it? So the call for our officers to have badges is imminent. We need these officers to be well attired so that even when they go to carry on arrests, by identifying themselves alone, and you now to go to arrest, you can take care of the badges. Mail you, sir. Man, you're going to turn in the mail badge already there. You don't even have to know his name. The badge will tell you who that person is when you find a complaint, if they go wrong or violated your right. So we need to look in that direction. So we are calling on all of our officers, the seniors, to see reason, the commanders, the directors, to see reason in prioritizing the outlook of the officers in the field. Yeah. All right. So let's get our commitment from our partner Lone Star Cell. When we come back, we'll talk more issues that matters to the growth and development of our beloved country, Mama Liberia. This is the Afternoon Conversation, and my name is Rufus Divine Conan. Let's get this commitment quickly to be read back. Don't go away. This is the Afternoon Conversation.
No, don't say I don't tell you. When you see Mama to pay for everything now. Hey, that's small thing. Mama, now the rent and the land I want to tell you for. Pay with Mama. Like your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car. Pay with Mama. Oh, that gas. Pay with Mama. Even in the market, you want to pay for better boy, you better pay with Mama. Well, you want to pay for 32-inch wheel, but pay with Mama. Listen, pay for anything and everything with MTN Mama Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure, plus no extra charge. Yes!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything, anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla holla.
MTN.
Ba, what's it making your face sour again today? Ba, I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today like Saturday and the bank is closed soon. But a big problem, oh. But in no MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afreeland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. More, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Having troubles remembering the plenty codes to dial and activate your favorite bundle on Lone Star Cell MTN? Well, don't you worry anymore because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any Any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial *352#. Whether the data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial *352#. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumpy to become a landlord. Plus, win plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right. Your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? LRB, Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge with Momo or Scratch Card. Or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Baku Baku.
MTN.
Yes, indeed. You can also advertise with us. We are here live and direct. We transmit to you on the assigned frequency of 105.1 in the FM maker band. We also streaming live on the internet via our Facebook page and our online radio, loveradioonline.com. We are here to give you the very best of information, authentic information you can use as tools and not to abuse. Like we always say to you, we afford you the opportunity regardless of who you are. We do not discriminate. But what matters here is the civility of the airwaves. We do not allow you to use vocal languages, words that are not meant to be used on the airwaves. We also allow you to show that respect regardless of your misfeelings to whatever the individual or group of individuals you are speaking of or the topic on the discussion is. You must add value and to the conversation by showing respect, right? So let's say Zeyuman Gabo, welcome. It said Love FM, good morning. I'm following from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much for joining us. Zeyuma Gabo, hope I got the name right. Let's also welcome you. That's you, Salia M. Yan. Thank you so much for following from Capital Bypass. We appreciate your following as well. So with that being said, we open the lines so that you make your informed contribution on the first conversation we had initially about officers and the increment in their salaries and looking at our officers. The visibility of our officers matters. You cannot have a man or a woman going to the field looking that kind of dim, We need to add value to our security officers. And in so doing, we need a procurement of quality uniforms, before the person going in the field, inspection must take place. So if that person is not properly attired, he or she cannot go in the field for that day. And the issue of drug tests, it should be a continuous issue. In Liberia here, we are noted for beginning things and not completing it, or sustainability of an approach is one of the things that we have serious, when it comes to us upholding rules and regulations. We do not. We only started for the first 1 week. After 1 week, we lay cool on it. So let us begin or continuously focus on checking our officers. Most of the officers, some of them leave their homes, and at the end of the day, some of them get intoxicated. They go to carry on arrest, in that kind of form and manner. When the officer passed by, you said, the Bangwe send you get it. You say, yeah, Why? The person and the officer working. That is a disgrace to the force. So we ask that the leaders of these security institutions should also look in that direction, that the officer needs to take in these kind of alcohol tests, drugs tests, to prevent them from being bringing the force to public ridicule. Yeah. 0887-105-105, 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 are the numbers to call this afternoon and form part of the afternoon conversation right here. Let's talk about our officers. We need to lay emphasis on this because, mind you, these people under the rain, the sun, making sure to save lives. We are about to get in the rainy season. Early preparation yields fruitful results. We say to you, Mr. Mayor of the city of Monrovia and the city of Painesville, these mayors, you've been confirmed. So it's time that you begin to work tirelessly in keeping the city clean. We've noticed that things have been politicized in the sense where people making the death issue or the politics now. They say, oh, they think say, well, yeah, again, I mean, like, former Mayor Koji, we're not keeping the place clean, yeah, but the same community dwellers, we are the same citizens who are making these areas look like the way they are. You cannot take the dirt from your homes and place it on the main streets. You cannot take the dirt from your homes and throw it in the water. Come on, all of our drainages are clogged because of the abuse, the misuse of our garbages. There must be a system put in place, and this should come from the mayor, right? There must be a system put in place that the waste should be separated. You have the perishable waste and you have the plastic and all the kind of stuff. So we need to differentiate, get to organize a campaign that will educate the people on how to dispose their waste. Yes. We need to educate people. If you can get experts, you have lots of young folks who went outside and acquired knowledge in the field. Where is the EPA in this process? You and the EPA can jointly formulate a strategy, have a community engagement, so that the disposal of these waste materials, the people can know how to dispose the waste. You have the solid waste and you have all the kind of different. Now, mind you, the plastic, we just take plastic and throw it. We just mix our garbage. Come on. In other advanced country, you don't mix the plastic with other perishable waste. You separate those plastic materials from the other waste. You find people burning dye. Where is the EPA? Where's the education? We need to provide this education for our people. When the people are educated, when you start to bring out the implementation of the city ordinance law, come on. Nobody, I don't know about it. Ignorance to the law, there's no excuse. There are lots of laws and policies on the book that needs implementation. In few days or weeks to come, the EFW Junction area will be dedicated. The little roundabout that is actually inside, we want to say to the mayor of Painesville, we want that place to be unique as always. That is the introduction to our city center. People coming from the Roberts International Airport, that place will introduce them to say, oh yes, this is the city. Yeah, I'm hitting the city. And, you know, but you get there, you have marketeers, all hanging bags, all kind of markets. They have the market hall there. If even we still want our petty traders to be along the road, they shouldn't be around that corridor. Where they are now, like way down to when you coming towards the SD Cooper Junction area there, and some of them are on the LBS area there. Those are areas, yes, if you want to consider them being in the street, those are areas they should be, but not at the roundabout. That place should be a restricted area. Not people, not all kind of business or no. So let our country look presentable out there too. So this city ordinance law, we have the marketing association. This is one of the groups that we need to have a joint approach. Get the marketing association, get the drivers union, get all these various unions. Make sure to educate them. We notice that there are fees taken from the marketeers for the cleaning of these various markets. Where are the monies going? We still see the market buildings, the market areas looking so filthy, dirt all over the place. It is not right. We talked about the toll booth the other time. In order to maintain the roads, so that government cannot always be, you know, funding cannot be coming from foreign donors and things for the maintenance of our road. You hire a toll booth system. Make sure to construct to major areas like the Vamuma, like the EFW areas there, and you know, along the Roberts International Airport Highway, you got toll booths there. What's going to happen here is that the finances that will be generated from the toll booth can maintain the road and pay the workers. That's another form of revenue generation. In Africa, you have toll booths there. Ghana, you have toll booths there. Sierra Leone, you have toll booths there. And these approaches are meant to subsidize government spending. Every year, you must put money in the budget for road maintenance. Come on. When you put the toll booth system into place, it's going to help to take this other weight from government shoulder. Fundings generated from the toll booth can be used for the maintenance of the road, can be used to pay the workers. Let us look in that. We have the tourism aspect of the information ministry. We have so much tourist sites in this country. Let us now take on the approach to beautify these areas. We have natural environment, organic environment. One of these areas, right in our city center, you have the red at the Gabriel Tucker Bridge there, the Providence Island. That area can be brought to the state of the art, beautified, and people can pay money. And you know, those tourists that come in the country can pay money, or schools that want their kids to know, you know, you're teaching the kids, oh, at the Prophet Island, it was the place, the other, blah, 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 all the history. Carrying the children on excursion, they can go and pay at least the nickel or dime, and you know, that can also help to create more tourist sites, and you know, to beautify these areas. The issue of people just parking cars all over the place. You can even use that side, the slipway area there, you build a gigantic structure. In Ghana, you see these structures are there. The market, you just see the big building. Now, in that place, you have car park. It's another form of revenue generation. You build a gigantic structure down there. So people who go to work, like one of these buildings, yes, that's the Central Bank of Liberia. Why you don't see employees from the Central Bank of Liberia cars? They're all over the place like that. Because there is a system put in place. In that building, they have the car park, not just in the yard, they have the car park. You drive up, you park the car. It also helps to relieve this congestion in the traffic because you have all sort of cars just parking all along the way and stuff like that. It helps to relieve the traffic from congestion. People, y'all go outside, y'all see these things. Come back and do the implementation. If it costs for you to lobby with these people that are involved in creating this kind of venture, get them. That's a form of investment. Like we talk about a toll booth system. You put a toll booth system on the Somalia, that's the Japanese Freeway, the Busha Island, the Tubman Boulevard, the Robertsfield Highway, and all these highways. Fundings that will be generated from there can be able to maintain these roads. Road fund. You have a whole big institution. When you talk about one of the areas that monies are being sent and you cannot see the outcome of this money, the road fund. These are innovation that you need to bring up. And not just sit there and eat money. No. Go out. You have meetings with other countries. You go to other trainings and things. You go to other functions. You see the people, cities all laid out and set up and things. It did not happen overnight. Innovation. You come back, you put in the system. We have a very beautiful and natural land. Now, when we were growing up, we knew we had the opportunity. My dad used to work with Hotel Wakulla in Grand Cape County. On the vacation, we would take up the time to go and spend our vacation with our dad in Grand Cape County. You will find tourists trooping in that area at that time. I think it's called the soar, right? When you use skating on the I think the soaring. Some gonna name the guy, some gonna way, but I think the soar, something like. People, most especially our fair colored brothers, they love that sport. And majority of them, they troop at that place just to experience Mother Nature, the beauty of Grand Cape County. You see the savannah land. You're driving, you see natural environment. Look at Lake Piso. Those are areas that we can make money from. All these areas. Here you are now. Unlike now, where Liberians' eyes are opening and they are getting involved into these investments by creating resorts and other stuff like that. Yakpatawi waterfall. That area is another, you see, the money that is being generated at that place. Everyone wants to troop they want to get the experience of the Patawi waterfall. So you think when people go there, they can pay money. That money, they pay there. The money generated from that area can be used. Government, you subsidize this kind of venture. So it be on a percentage level. So government get this amount. They the administration get this amount. You go Bond County, even right here in Bombing, the Blue Lake, that area, you can beautify that place. People can go there on holidays, on weekends to enjoy themselves. It's another tourist site. We have so many natural areas that we can make money from. We are sitting on the money because we lack the knowledge. Yeah, my brother Emmanuel Kotu, what he does, his county diary, he unearthed these areas, he showcased these areas, these beautiful areas, right? Now, you know how many people are following what he does? It attracts them to the country. Now, they want to have the experience of the Patawi waterfall. They want to have the experience of the Blue Lake. The information ministry. This is another approach. You know, somebody said Kwame Opa Weeks, when he headed Linda, he started to do something that myself admired. I must say this for fact. Reaching out. Linda was more or less dormant until the taking over by Kwame Opa Weeks. And they reached out. They showcased the beauty of Liberia. They did a lot of things. And you know, that you cannot take away from that young man. He helped in revamping the image of Lena at the Ministry of Information. So whoever that is taking over or have taken over the visibility of our country, you can showcase our country through that means. Your focus should not only be on politics. Politics, no. There are so many things you can showcase. The beauty of the motherland. And you know, human interest development. Get involved with it. Working along with the tourism bureau. That in itself, you are there to showcase what the land has or have. But again, we manage too much politics. The good things, we cover them and we running behind denigrating the country. Yeah, say I'm in opposition. My aim and objective is to show the bad side of Liberia. We get on the TV. We carry our smile. Everybody not tell the journalist because my party did not win, and when we were in position, we try to do what we were able to do. Now we are out of position. We showcasing the same old thing that we used to be hiding. Oh, yeah. They say we are not doing the other well. The other street are dirty. Oh, the other player dirty. Visit the internet and you get to know the mentality of Liberians. Our whole mind is actually engulfed with politics. Leaving the importance. The least important, making them more important. And the most important, giving it the lesser attention. That's what politics have done to this land. You know how many thousands of dollars before Liberian eyes could open to this resort and other things around here? You know how many thousands of dollars the folks who operates the Limbasa on the Ramafi Highway they made? The people right now, the investment that people made down there, they have taken the money, that profits down they own. because the leadership did not look in the direction to invest in that kind of business. You go Ghana, before you go to the Kwame Nkrumah Square, you pay money. If you are a foreigner, there's an amount attached to it. If you are a citizen, there's an amount. The same amount is not as the foreigner. You know, the foreigner pay more. You, the citizen, you pay less. But that in itself, it gives folks the opportunity, you know, who work there, money generated to get the place upkeep. There's a place, is it no, not Bali Island. There's a place in this country here where you have monkeys. When people go, the guys who are tourists, they come in this country, they go there to experience the chimpanzee, the monkeys. When they go there, they see the thing that hey man, the name of that place, oh God. It will come to my mind while I'm talking. You see the people taking pictures. One of those stuff, you know how many thousands of dollars they will make out of it? We overlook things that we can make thousands of dollars from. Somebody just look at the beauty of this building, they take the picture. You know how many dollars they can make out of it? So that's why other countries, they don't take so likely tourists. Because when tourists come to a place, they come to collect the unusual things that they do not have in a country. They take these kind of adventures and take it back home. They make thousands of dollars. If that video, they produce these videos and make thousands of dollars out of it. And you go to right now, take upon your time, go across the United Conference Center. Somebody there, oh, Jack, give me smoothie, I'll carry you around the play. Jack found smoothie for me. Jack found my co-author, you know, that we don't want Jack, we manning the place so people can put all around the play. Jack found me smoothie, I'll carry you. Can you imagine that? A historical place, a place that gave birth to the OAU. Sunny Cole, go there, see that little tail scratcher in the middle of Sunny Cole. I was like, what? A place that gave birth to the African Union. We don't take that place so sacred. It's just ordinary. And you know, where countries gathered themselves, you know, to have meetings that made impact in the sub-region, that made impact in Africa as a whole. We can go there now. Government come, government go. Taylor regime king. The Ellen regime king. We are regime. Now we have the Bwaka regime. There's no development on that place. Why? Go to Hotel Africa. As the lab. I mean, the worst thing here is that the building is so dilapidated. But guess what? The structure still looks so nice. The building lies in rooms. But when you see the structure, the environment so beautiful. Why can't we get people to invest? People are not talking about Duko because Duko has a very serious political attachment to it. So and I carry my motto Duko. Duko, you have the American embassy right there, and our American partners will never want development to take place down there. So we should get that one part. There's no even end about that. We knew during the regime of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, when the Libyan government, when Gaddafi was alive, pledged to renovate that building, it became a serious problem for the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government. It did not take long. Gaddafi passed. So the other part of I'm not talking about it. But the Hotel Africa, the Unity Conference Center, all those places, why can we invest? Those of you that have been appointed at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, this should be your concern. This should be your concern. This should be a concern. And right now, what people doing now, people are now illegally selling the land. People are illegally selling the land. And people are building on those lands. Those places were reserved. But now, somebody job in the community, so long you can brush your plate, say the Malaya, boom, he said it. Nothing is done about that because government don't even have attention placed on those areas. It's so sad. So you can weigh in and let's talk about these things that matters. I mean, since your politics cannot transform Liberia, maybe when we invest in tourism, it will help to transform Liberia somehow. Oh yes. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073 are the numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation. Let's talk about these things that matters. And if you have anything burning your chest that you want to weigh in, we can talk about it. But know that you should come to the discourse with facts and not falsehood. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. Let's have this conversation right here on your favorite dial, 105.1. And this is the afternoon conversation. And my name is Rufus Divine Conan. Oh, yes. So much beautiful places. So many of them we have in this country. And we're playing with tourism here. You go in other country, you won't see the monkey bridge. Go Ghana. Who always referring to Ghana because the people came here, they learned these things and carry back to their country, and it is working for them. They learn it from you. Liberia was once a safe haven. People used to call Liberia Little America in Africa. What gone wrong? Where have we gone wrong? That we've lost the essence as a nation. People came here, acquired knowledge. Now they are doing so great. People came here. We have shoes factory, all the places in the passing around here, they call it shoe factory, badge factory, match factory. For those of you who were born in the 90s, let's get to make you to understand. These places, the names did not just come on these places by chance. The match factory, you have production of matches there. The battery factory, there was a production of battery there. Most of you now, the land, you have built on it. You're taking for your personal property now. All the factory land. Go to chicken soup factory. Go to glass factory. LPRC on the Somalia Drive there. All these places are now covered by dwellers. Encroaching on government land. Then at the end of the day, we come and start crying when people get ready to move in to reawaken these kind of institutions. You start crying. Oh, you need to pay. Or you see government land. Somebody, one person just come out to say, oh, and I send any land, you go buy it. You say, let's squat here. When you stay 4-5 years now, then you say that you own the land there. Where you had the battery factory, the mattress factory. the shoes factory, the glass factory. I mean, they were just in sequence, man. You have from the battery factory around the Jamaica Road area there. You came on to you have the iron factory, you have the matches factory, you have the glass factory, the chikisu factory, the LPRC, and you know, those are all areas. We open our eyes. These places, come on. And so our young brothers and sisters who were born in the 90s, like my man Josh, you there? Yeah. So we need to go back to that first love for country. That sense of patriotism, nationalism. Y'all leave the politics small. Politics is not helping. It's destroying us. It's separating us. Let us empower the private sector. When people who have the another thing, that's why I asked the question the other time. This is what we call generational curse, or quote unquote the pattern of the bloodline. Our founding fathers never had vision. Oh yeah. The founding father of this land never had vision. If they have vision, see our capital city. They would have projected that in the coming 10 to 15 years, the place will expand. We will have more inhabitants. So let us expand this place so that when the population grows, it will be able to absorb the people. Those past leaders came, boom. They laid the foundation on a sinking sand, not even solid foundation. They pass. The predecessors then are come. They still coming. And nothing has been done about that. Who is that leader? I will stand up now to say, okay, what we're going to do here, we are going to get this thing done. It started all where the late how to call himself, Tanapoli proposed that we should change the capital to Sekepa, right? Change the capital. We just politicize it, we play around it, and at the end of the day, we still have this slave filthy Monrovia here, where the feces water alone can introduce foreigners to the country. There's no drainage system, proper drainage system. They will say that capital city. How did Ghana reach to where she is today? You have Kumasi, you have Accra, you have other areas, Nigeria. How did they change? You have right now, they have commercial capital, they got political capital. I mean, come on, Liberians, where are we? What's happening to our thinking? What's happening? All the only town out today, one Monrovia here, and you got so many land. The zoning law is not even being followed. How people should, what kind of buildings they need to place at certain areas. All these things, we are not following these laws. But these laws are on the book. But the implementation is lacking. Hey, Liberia, sweet land of liberty. When you start to do the right thing, the next thing, because more people are doing the wrong thing, so they see the right thing to be the wrong and the wrong thing to be the right. Not because more people are doing it, that makes it right. That's where we miss out on things in Liberia. Oh, you not see the other people in there too? That only all you see? So because they did it and it's slide under the carpet, so it should be a continuous process. No. This is unfair. We shouldn't tread on this path as a nation. Gone are the days. Let us emancipate our minds from mental slavery. Our mental health matters. Where are our leaders? And I mean, I must give a pat on the back to our legislators in the 55th. They are doing extremely well. Though they have their own shortcomings, but amidst those shortcomings, the prospects and gains are enormous. A single individual took on his time, his resources to invest in his county as a lawmaker. Now, that investment, what it's going to do, it have linked other parts of the county or the country to that part of Liberia. So we say kudos to Mr. Musa Hassan Belete, District number 7, represented Nima County. If other lawmakers can look in that direction, Liberia will be transformed in a twinkling of an eye. It had to talk. 0887-105-105, are the numbers to call and weigh in. Let's have this conversation. It's important that we talk about these things. Maybe our BB people can forget. So let us keep them reminded that they have a tax, a daunting tax to perform. And in performing this tax, they need to be sincere, you know. Young folks, you're taking, oh yeah, you're being appointed by the president to work in government. That's a fun thing. Everyone will wish to have the opportunity. But what are you going to the job with? Do you have the experience? That's what I want to say to my brothers and sisters who find themselves so eager for a job right now. All you need to do, Janche Warwin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. So you're eager for a job and you are not adequately prepared. Use that means, go outside and prepare yourself. The future is there for the prepared ones, though. You may say, I'm in my future. Yes, you are living your future. But you are there to leave a mark so that others who will step in your shoes can remember you. You just sit down there and say, oh, the other people ain't do it. That we don't want to come and do it. I beg you, yeah. They'll leave that thing. I hate to hear people say this too is Liberia. So that only Liberia, all the negative things should happen. Is it only Liberia, all the negative things should happen? Come on. Let us step outside of our comfort zones. Let us get involved. Where are the young people? Oh no, you the person graduating. Yeah, I'm going to do business. I'm going to I'm going to accounting. I'm going to do management. I'm going to Have you thought of the emerging transformation? People should be getting involved in the energy sector because this is where the direction is right now and will be in the coming years. Where are the young folks? Get involved with the energy sector, the agriculture sector. Get involved. We need nutritionalists. We need agriculturists. We need all these things. Now, that's where you people can find you ready to cause the nausea. Oh, and we are Liberians, our job being taken and given to foreigners. Because the foreigners have expertise. You have people who have expertise in these areas. So before you come to know, these people may have gotten themselves these jobs and made bucks. And before you get the knowledge to take on the job, the people have enjoyed themselves. So young people who are schooling, it's time that you get involved in the energy sector, the agriculture sector, and these sectors that are actually evolving. Who knew? But then, the kind of money that is within the featured area. You know how much money? That's why I said to people, you know, I frowned on Emma Glasgow the last time because I was one person who sat on this radio continuously to praise her for the level of job that she done at that area. But her involvement, her deep involvement into politics, and that was one of the saddest things she ever did to her profession. Yes, I said it and I will say it again. People have entrenched themselves into politics and forgetting the reality. Now, I said to somebody that as a professional person, it's your way of life. This is what you went to school for. You acquired the knowledge, the years that you sat in class for. You acquire that knowledge to live by it. So a professional person should remain in the confines of professionalism. While politics is a seasonal thing. Some will say a way of life. Come on. Understand that politics is seasonal. And most especially in Liberia, is one of the childiest things that I've ever approached that I've ever seen in this country. It's very childish. We become so personal. We do not discuss the issue. We attack personality. And some of the people say I can be putting more on people when it comes to corruption, when it comes to attitude. You see some of them say, you say no, and they don't even have the fitting bread. At the end of the day, after they finish causing no kind of crazy noise, causing the violence to even take home. That's what politics does. So if you are a professional person, remain in your line of professionalism. Don't get involved with the body politics. You may have interests, but your total involvement, it jeopardizes the trust and confidence in your area of your professional life. See what has happened? Now you are talking about 10 new positions and all the kind of stuff and things like that. Yeah. And people, it is within the law that when you are assigned to these areas, it's prohibited that you get involved in campaign, get involved in, don't get involved in these things because the laws are on the book. Right now, these things are haunting some of you. Your involvement, your complete involvement into politics. The code of conduct is squared out. Well, again, you can say this too is Liberia. We don't adhere to rules and regulations, which is wrong. When the minds are developed, the eyes appreciate the works of the hands. It's about time that we get our minds transformed. And how do we go about that? Paying attention to details. Getting involved. The people coming talking about the energy sector. How many qualified young people we have in this country who have the expertise when it comes to the energy sector, to take over the energy sector? How many of you? So they will have to bring foreigners who are experts to come and serve as experts. And then they make the millions of dollars, the thousands of dollars, while you stay there on an apprenticeship where you should have used the past years to develop yourself to be one of the professionals. When you're talking about the oil sector, yes, you're already prepared. We have specialists in that area. But again, this is where we are. This is the Afternoon Conversation right here on Love FM 105.1. Let's go for this commercial commitment. When we come back, we take more of the talking points right here. 0778 665 073 0887 105 105 Our numbers to call and form part of the show: 0887 105 105, 0778 665073. The numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation right here on Love FM 105.1. Let's get this commercial commitment and be right back.
It's a dawn of a new day in broadcasting, and I have got news for you, radio and television stations owners and managers. Expert Communications Consultant is here to solve your equipment installation and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services: we build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio and television studios of all kinds. We do repairs on radio and television equipment. We do order radio and television equipment as well as spare parts from Italy. The biggest news is we have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that uses solar power. So, look no further for your communication perfection. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. We are located on Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology building. We can be contacted on 231-886-462632 or 231-770-462632 or email us at owusup33@yahoo.com. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. Are you looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of nature with luxurious accommodations? Look no further than Woki Farms in Carisburg, along the Kakata Highway, where dreams come true from rolling hills to sparkling streams. Woki Farms, it's traveler's dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food at Woki Farms. We pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally sourced ingredients. There's no time to waste. Explore our farm where you can get up close and personal with friendly animals. A place with breathtaking views. You will leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant chalet rooms. Woki Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation, we have live band days and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Woki Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create memories for lifetime. For reservation, call us on 0881 248401. From sunrise to sunset, every moment is grand at Woki Farms because we are the ultimate wonderland. Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story.
Welcome to Easy Current Top Up. We make topping up your prepaid electricity meter easy and convenient. Ask your loved ones to top up your LC meter from any part of the world using Easy Current. Go to www.easycurrent.net. Fill in the form on the left with the Liberian flag in the background. Make sure to include your email address, your meter number, and the name of the person in whose name it is registered are correct, as well as your phone number. The system will send your information to you through your email. Now you're good to go. If you want to purchase locally using mobile money or Orange Money, send an SMS or call 0881 023 020 or 0775 397 428. Request the amount of current you want and forward the amount to either these numbers using your preferred wallet, mobile money or Orange Money. Your token is generated and sent to you in 2 minutes. Fast, convenient, and easy. No hitches, no system down, convenient rate. Try Easy Current Top Up and experience the convenience today. We have you covered no matter where you live.
Are you tired of fighting for graves every decoration day? Not just tired of fighting, but finding difficulties in locating the resting place of your deceased loved ones at the cemetery? Then worry no more, because Infinity Touch has got you covered. Infinity Touch is a new company that produces state-of-the-art headstones with the image and information of your loved ones on it. The rain can't wash it off and the sun can never fade it. Totally weatherproof, built to withstand the test of time. Infinity Touch. We are located in Painesville at Police Academy. Call us on 0770-374724 or 0886-21-1162. Both numbers are on WhatsApp, or follow us on Facebook at Infinity Touch. Infinity Touch, a touch of excellence and perfection.
Ba, what's it making your face sour again today? Ba, I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today last Saturday and the bank and close soon. But a big problem, oh. But it no start MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Hey, thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afteroon Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. More, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumper to become a landlord. Plus, win plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right. Your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? Yes. Recharge and Bump It. Recharge and Bump It. Recharge with Momo or Scratch Card, or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Boku.
MTN.
Troubles remembering the plenty codes to dial and activate your favorite bundle on Lone Star Cell MTN? Well, don't you worry anymore, because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial *352#. Whether the data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial *352#. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Roster Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bumpy to become a landlord. Plus, win plenty of other prizes weekly, up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, data, credit, and many more. That's right. Your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original quote from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord? Yes, yes, yes. LRB, Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge and Bumpy. Recharge, Lone Star airtime, or data with Momo, or scratch card, and win Boku Boku.
MTN.
Yes, indeed. You can advertise the goods and services. We are available online, loveradioonline.com, Love TV Live, and that of our FM maker band, Love 105.1. So wherever you are, when you are advertising with us, rest assured, simultaneously you or your product has been advertised on our FM and that of our online services. Okay, so we are located on 10th Street in Cinco, right in the technology building. Is where we are. Come, and you appreciate being a part of our promotional spree. All right. So with limited time to go. Making the time 29 minutes. Down 3 o'clock and 3:30 we wind down the curtains. Let's get to this caller. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Okay.
What's your name?
All your talking points to be friend. The prayer concerning. Again, come on me first. Sorry, my name is Samuel Scott. I call from the Somalaja.
Samuel, go ahead.
Yeah. What is humbling in the country is self-greed. The politicians are not together until everyone can die. That's why we need a war council, the war council, economic council.
You want all the politicians get down?
No, they have to die. They have to go and answer questions for themselves. You know, because once you beyond bar, I have frustration alone will kill you. I alone are dead by itself. There's what you say about cable. Look at Ramos Post. See that view. That when you take the photo, you send it up there. People waiting to come to Liberia and come there. They want you to do it right now, and it can be. Okay. So I want somebody in the country. Thank you for the time.
So much, my brother. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yeah, that's the reality, though. You know, I listened to some of our friends who were in government, and they decided to do what they had to do and felt that it was the right thing they were doing. Wanted to leave power now. Those things that they felt that was the right thing to do, they themselves now are calling on people who are in power now to disengage and to do for them. Come on. We must be sincere to ourselves. Yeah, we must be sincere to ourselves. I can record former president when the issue of the increase in deaths, unaccounted for deaths, you know, he made mention stating that the citizens should be their own security, and more to that, you should get CCTV cameras for yourself to beef up your security. Now, folks are calling for 25 men, EPS officers, to be assigned with the president, the former president. So, what was not done for the people in past, what should be done for you in this present time? So, you see, we get ourselves entangled by our actions, and at the final analysis, the same thing that we criticize that we have at our disposal. But we are not preparing ourselves for our old age. We are not preparing ourselves for our ageable time, that we will no longer have the energy that we now have. That's how government is. When you are in government, do all you can to create an enabling environment. When you leave government, the funding that you are now getting while in government, you won't have it like that. The opportunities that you have now, you won't have it when you are out. So when you are out, because you were in and created an enabling environment, you will benefit from that which you have created. So a hint to a wise is quite sufficient. The one who has ears, let him hear. This is how we love to wind down the curtains on today's edition of the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We say thanks to our lone caller for putting forth your points. We appreciate you. And we also say to those who follow us on our live feed, we appreciate your following. That's you, Salia M. Yeah. Thank you so much for following from my capital bypass. Z Yaman Gabo, thank you so much for following from Atlanta, Georgia. And Ju J. Won Yuen, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your following. And let me leave you with this piece. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become action. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. What you think, you become. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I lead and others follow. For it's among equals, of course, I'm destined for greatness. I always say to you folks, two things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and those problems you solve. And you must take responsibility of two things in your life: your fortune and that of your misfortune. On tomorrow, Farm Fumba will be here, God willing, to take you through on the program, The Afternoon Conversation. Have yourselves a wonderful and God bless day. Bye-bye.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them,